So today I'm going to measure the area and perimeter of this grass area. Now I've flagged off this particular space just to keep it easy. Now we're going to concentrate on pace, placement and rotation. These are techniques that are going to give you the best accuracy when you're using your Moasure device. So before we get started, let's have a quick look at the stick. Don't grip it quite heavily and as you walk you're swinging it. Moasure measures hundreds of times per second while it's traveling through the air, so we need to keep that smooth and easy. 2 fingers and a thumb, concentrate where you're looking at to walk, and just gentle, quick, easy placements. That's what we're going to be doing. So let's get started. Let's open up the app. We're going to tap the plus green icon, and we're going to choose close shape because we want the area and perimeter of this space. Now to wake our device, we gently rotate through 180 degrees. It turns red. It says place at start on here. Now we've put this flag here as our start position. We're going to come back to this because it's important to start and finish at the same place. So I'm going to place the device up against there. When it transitions from red to green, it's captured its first point. As we move to the next point, it's quick, gentle, easy place. As quick and as easy as that. Now we're going to change path type into trace line. And this tells the device it's going to map the exact movements I make with it. So we're going to move around here smooth and quick and place. Now I've placed that in the green zone, which is perfect. We're going to carry on because you can actually pause as often as you need to. Sometimes people make the mistake in trying to get too far and it goes into the red zone. That's what we want to avoid. So we're aiming to place this in the green and definitely no later than the amber zone. Now, this is in the way, so I'm not going to use trace line because it's going to hit the branches. I'm going to change to straight line, and with a straight line, it measures at point A to B, regardless of how we get there. So I can move around these, place it back in the middle here, move around once more, place it here, and that's capturing those points regardless of how I got there. Again, we're going to measure just up to this point here because this is going to actually capture all the swerves and curves of this wall as we move. We'll come down to this point here and we'll capture into there. Now sometimes what you can do is just push the device into the ground to keep it stationary. Other times, if you see a flat area, you can just let it rest between a V between your finger and thumb. Move again to this position here. And we'll just keep going. All the way around here, into there, and up to this edge. And I'm going to push this slightly into the ground. Reason for that is I'm going to start touching the screen. So you need that as a secure, still Moasure device. So let's choose trace line. We're going to come up to here and position it in the corner. Then we're going to come over to this position here. Now I'm going to straight line because I just want to get behind here and place it in the corner. And as I gently move that back out, that will capture that straight through that bush. Now we're going back into trace line, and it's a smooth, follow the contours of this wall. We're going to place it there. Keep going, all the way around to here. So just place it regular, up against the edges, and it will capture all the data you need. Now for this one here, this is in the way, so we're going to go back to straight line, because remember, it's an obstacle. I can move around it, place it against the back of the wall. We're going back into trace line now because this is an easy follow all the way up to this flag, gentle placement like so. We're going back to straight line. Now we're going to go back to where we started, and that is the flag over there. So it's a gentle rotation, fast walk and place. And then we stop the measurement, and that is how we capture the area and perimeter of this shape, focusing on pace, placement, and rotation. So we have just seen that we've got a total perimeter of 159.1 foot. We have a total area of 1,403.5 square foot. So you'll also see the error percentage at the bottom of the screen. Now mine is showing a start-finish error of 0.1%. So you're not going to get much better than that. That proves that our pace, placement and rotation on this measurement was really good. If you're getting over 1%, then that means that you might need to focus on Moasure Coach, which appears in the top left. That will guide you on improving your pace, your placement and your rotation. So follow the guides, have a practice and get out there and get some great results with Moasure.